There was once a shoemaker who worked very hard and was very honest, but still he could not earn enough to live on. At last, all he had in the world was gone, except just enough leather to make one pair of shoes. Late in the afternoon, he cut them out, all ready to make up the next day, meaning to get up early in the morning to work. His conscience was clear and his heart light amidst all his troubles, so he went peaceably to bed and fell asleep. In the morning, after he had said his prayers, he set himself down to his work. But to his great wonder, there stood the shoes, already made upon the table. The good man did not know what to say or think of this strange happening. He looked at the workmanship. There was not one false stitch in the whole job, and all was so neat and true that it was a complete masterpiece. That same day, a customer came in, and the shoes pleased him so well that he willingly paid a price higher than usual for them. And the poor shoemaker, with the money, bought enough leather to make 2 pairs more. In the evening, he cut out the work and went to bed early so that he could get up and start early the next day. In the morning, when he got up, he was saved all the trouble because the work was all finished for him. Soon the buyers came in and paid him handsomely for his goods, so that he bought leather enough for 4 pairs more. He cut out the work again before going to bed. In the morning, he found the shoes finished as before. So it went on for some time. What was left cut out in the evening was always done by daybreak. And the good man soon became thriving and prosperous again. One evening in the cold of winter, as he and his wife were sitting by the fire chatting together, he said to her, "I should like to sit up and watch tonight, that we may see who it is that comes in and does my work for me." The wife liked the thought, so they left a light burning and hid themselves in the corner of the room behind a curtain and watched to see what would happen. As soon as it was midnight, there came 2 naked little elves, and they sat themselves upon the shoemaker's bench, took up all the work that was cut out, and began to sew with their little fingers, stitching and wrapping and tapping away at such a rate that the shoemaker was amazed and could not take his eyes off of them. On they went until the job was finished and the shoes were ready to be sold. This was long before daybreak, and they bustled away as quick as lightning. The next day, the wife said to the shoemaker, "These little elves have made us rich, and we ought to be thankful to them and do them a good favor in return. I am vexed to see them run about as they do. They have nothing upon their backs to keep off the cold. I'll tell you what, I will make them each a shirt and a coat and a waistcoat and a pair of pantaloons, and you make each of them a pair of shoes." The thought pleased the shoemaker very much, and one evening when all the things were ready, they laid them on the table instead of the usual work, and went and hid themselves to watch what the little elves would do. About midnight, the elves came in and were going to sit down at their work as usual. But when they saw the clothes lying there for them, they laughed and were greatly delighted. Then they dressed themselves in the twinkling of an eye and danced and capered and sprang about as merry as could be, till at last they danced out of the door and over the snow until they disappeared. The shoemaker and his wife never saw them again, but were prosperous and happy as long as they lived.